Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Minutes of Inspiration with Calandra. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Today's word is on gratitude. Gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is being thankful for what the Lord has done, being grateful for things that have happened in our lives that are good. Just being grateful, just having gratitude for the kindness of God. He gives us new mercies every morning. He gives us new mercies every morning. And no matter what you're going through, you have something to have gratitude and to be grateful to God for. Because as we all know the saying, we are at least living in one of the prayers that we have prayed. Your life may not be perfect right now, which it never really is. It's all day by day, one day at a time, one day at a time. So even if it's not perfect, and which is probably not, we're all living in the same world. But I just want to encourage you guys to be grateful, to have gratitude, to know that you're living in one of the prayers that you have prayed for, to know that God is with you, He is for you, and all you have to do is tap in. All you have to do is tap in by prayer, tap in by being grateful, having a grateful heart, realizing that it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. For myself, sometimes when I'm just heavy in my mind, you know how we have days where we're just thinking about everything that's going wrong and everything that could be different. When I have those days, whenever I step outside of my house and just look around or drive down my street, I'm always encouraged how grateful that God has been to me, how it could be a whole lot worse, because I'm always seeing something that is a bad situation. And when I see that, it always tugs on my heart. It always makes me feel like if I had it all, if I had more, I have the heart to want to do for people. So if I had it, I would do more. Even though I don't have it all, I'm grateful to what God has given me to be able to do with what I do have. And I just want to encourage you guys to do that too. None of us have it all. But when you use your little bit and I use my little bit and we come together, overall, we're making a huge difference. But we have to start with a grateful heart. Everybody is not going to affirm you. Everybody's not going to believe that you have what it takes. But if you show up with a grateful heart, God sees you and He knows your heart. He knows who you are, and He's going to bless you for that. So I just want to come on today again and just talk about gratitude, talk about being grateful to God. Look around you and see how blessed you really are, because I promise you there is someone who wishes that they could be where you are. And what we're called to do when we see that is to pray for those people and encourage them in any type of way that we can. If we have money, provide to them, because there's a story in the Bible that talks about that. The guys that were passing by, and one just kept going. He didn't feel anything. He didn't turn around. He didn't look. He just kept going. One, he wished him well. He said good wishes, but there was one that stopped and sat with him and provided for him and gave him whatever it was that he needed in that moment. And that's what we're called to be as Christians. We're called to be grateful, to have a heart of gratitude, and to sit with people in their pain. Look out for people, love on people, as God has done that for us. And we just have that overflow to do that for someone else. And it's never like too small. There can never be anything too small that you can do. God, again, knows our heart. And if He sees that your heart is going in the right direction, and He sees that what you're doing is out of love, he's looking at that. He's watching you, because He sees all and He knows all. So you will be rewarded for whatever you do for someone else, no matter how small and insignificant you think it is. It's huge to God. Even when he said, blessed is the person who gives these little children a cup of water. So we don't have to do all these extraordinary things. We just must have a grateful heart and be what we can be and give what we can give, whether that's finances, whether that's love, whether that's a hug, whether that's a warm meal or a place for someone to sleep for the night. We just must be grateful. Stay in gratitude, have a loving heart, be there for one another, and know that God is the rewarder. Money is not the reward all the time. God is the rewarder, and he knows the reward that you may need. It may not be money. It may not be status. It may not be fame. It may not be any of that. But if you have good health and you're in your right mind, you're able to walk, you're able to talk, you're able to do what you need to do to make it through your day. Be grateful. Be grateful, have gratitude, and know that not everyone has that. So again, I just want to come on to encourage you guys to just be grateful. Be grateful. Let your heart be filled with gratitude. Just be in the presence of gratefulness. Be in the presence of gratefulness. Stay in the presence of gratefulness. God bless you.